My name is Emily Villanueva, and this is my PowerPoint of Agents of Socialization. Starting off, we are going to look at what is agents of socialization. Agents of socialization are people and places around you who have helped shape you into the person you are today. They shape and influence your values, beliefs, and behaviors. There are 7 main agents of socializations that I'm going to speak about today. That's going to be family, school, peer groups, religion, government, workplace, and media, which all revolve around your entire life growing up, which bring you who you are today. To begin, we're going to start with family. Family has always been a big part of my life, and for many others, that's how we come into the world. Family was like my first pair of glasses coming into this world. They taught me everything from simple directions like getting dressed, proper hygiene, having conversations with my friends and family. They taught me how to be empathetic and honest. My empathy was taught through my mother, caring for my sister and I, but also showing us that kindness can take you a very long way. My dad taught us honesty and discipline, and these are 2 very important values in my family. The norms that we had inherited from the family is gender roles, education, and respect. It was normal in my home that a man who worked and we had a mom who was a stay-at-home mom. We were also expected to get good grades, stay in the kitchen until the homework was done. Respect is very important, and it goes for everyone we meet, not just elders. It goes to everyone. On to school. School introduced me to more of a structured routine to help me learn more about the society outside my household. School shaped me in many ways and added to my beliefs and values. They added equality by reinforcing rules to everyone, no matter gender, race, or religion. Added fairness was also a big lesson. Teachers showed that not one person was better than the other, we were all equal. School did influence me to socialize more. I was very quiet, so I got to know a lot of different people outside the backgrounds, which expanded my social network. Now, the downside was many people had their own cliques, which can limit anybody, but it shaped me who I am today because I chose the friends I wanted. Here we're talking about peer groups. As you can see, I was in band, I had really good friends, we cook and clean together, was really close with my sister. I had a really good peer group to help me support and help me become who I am today. This is a different look into the world than what you viewed when you were learning from school or from your family. This introduced me to a different perspective and social skills that I was lacking before. Peer groups did help me expand my social skills by being in book club, sports, connecting with friends. Like some of the things I did was music, shows, hobbies, just things that I liked that they connected with. Peers also helped me shape my identity, like helping me find the hobbies that I love to do. And now that I know that my friends love to do them, it helped us connect with each other and help me find who I was. Peers had different norms than with my family, meaning I had to adapt to their behaviors, had to adapt to the choices and the loyalty and obedience that I could have chose, or the boundaries and testing rebellion that I didn't choose. Of course, I was a quiet one, so of course I was going to choose obedience. We also have a workplace agent of socialization, and growing up, you wouldn't think this is important on how it shapes you, but it really is. I love my job. I work at a mental health office, and it has given me a whole new experience and a view of society. Being in a workplace environment has really helped me learn professional skills and helped me learn to communicate a lot better. Workplace socialization influenced me to choose my career and go for the bachelor's social work. Having the exposure to see people in need for caseworking and resources has really inspired me and wanted to help many around me and my community. The norms are different coming from a school setting dress codes are different and more professional. There's also communication styles, remembering who you're talking to or sending the email to, and also resolving conflict in the crisis situations we may receive. Moving on to religion, which has a very special place in my heart. Religion is a social agent that helped me grow as a person, offered me the freedom to learn about faith and my morals, teaching me about rituals and how important religious views are. This taught me to have values like compassion and accountability. My mom was a Christian, but we didn't always go to church, so I chose to go at the age of 13. It was an amazing experience, and I continued to go on from then to view the higher power and see everybody who had different rituals. Of course, their norms were a little different, and I learned and inherited to pray more and have modesty for myself and others. And it also is important for the church that I attended to. It was very important that I showed up. Going to government, I have not given a lot of thought into government until the past 3 years. Government is something that I've just recently started learning and started viewing. Realistically, we all have some knowledge about government, whether it's a law or public responsibility that we have. We don't really think that we know much about it until you go get your Social Security after you lost it, or you get your birth certificate after you lost it, or get your driver's license. Things like that all go back to the government. They created norms for us, not only me, but it affects all of us, whether it's creating respect for the law, justice and all fair treatment for all citizens, or participating and encouraging everyone to vote. Lastly, we have mass media. Mass media exposed me to all events around the world, trends, and social issues happening. This has helped shape my awareness of the diversity and equality happening everywhere. Mass media is everywhere, and this has added into shaping my values. Added freedom of expression by listening to the importance of these men and women around the world telling us their stories, and social justice movements are being shown over the media to raise awareness. Of course, for the norms of the mass media, it's not always helpful or realistic. We are only seeing what the influencer wants us to see and what they're sharing. We base our lives off of something that we see on TV or TikTok or YouTube that's not necessarily even true. They are only sharing what they want us to see. Until we realize that we are only seeing just partial of it, we won't realize how blessed we really are.